Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. It's Thrifty Tuesday and Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. I am here to share this past week's little thrifty finds I've picked up, and so I hope you will enjoy it and just sit back for a minute and take a break with me. I've been focusing on unique items, so I'm not just, buying everything I see. I feel like, maybe there's some things I don't have, but maybe I don't need them. I feel like my craft room is full. I don't really need anything, even though I don't have everything there is out there. So when I go thrifting, I just kind of look for things that are unique, something different that I can put in my junk journals, something that I can use now or in the future, something I can use with my upcoming design team projects, things like that. So what I picked up this week was not too much, but a few things. So I was at a thrift store and found these little cards. Like I go in here every week, and I've been looking at their Christmas stuff every week, but they have added a few things here and there. So I found these cards, and I don't know what year they're from. I know they're not from this year, but they actually say Walmart.com on the back. So they were originally from Walmart. And I opened them up. I saw them there. As they say, enclosure cards. There's 12 in here. I think they all might be in here. I don't think they were ever used. It has this little, like a loop here at the top on the little package. But so cute, right? And so, anyway, I'll just pull them out and show you what's in here. I just thought they were so cute that I could use them in my journals next year, in my Christmas journals for my Etsy shop. But look at the little cards. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of this, there's two designs in here. So it's this little one that says Joy, Noel. It's in the shape of a Christmas tree. Seasons, greetings, warm wishes, happy holidays at the bottom where the trunk would be of the tree. It says Merry Mary. We've got little stars here. It's just a little card, like a gift card, I guess. You open it up, but I thought, what a perfect little cute journaling spot for my journals next year. And it even came with these little envelopes. So adorable, little red envelopes. And there you go. They still open and everything. So, and they, those are going to fit right in there. And let's see how many envelopes we have. Let's see if any of these were ever used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Apparently none of these were ever used. These were so cute. I would love to find more of these, but this is just a little plain one. But it does have the red and green. Kind of looks like wrapping paper, but it's a little card again. So, and I'm sure all 6 of these are here too. Yes, they are. So super cute. I have never seen those before. I don't know when they were at Walmart, but I don't remember ever seeing them before. So maybe they're like a little bit old where, maybe they had them. I mean, I've only been making junk journals for about 4.5 years, so I wouldn't have probably noticed these 5 years ago in particular, as journaling spots. So anyway, thought those were so fun. They were only 99 cents, so how could I go wrong with that? And then let's see, I think all of this stuff right here I got at thrift stores this week. Yeah, I think I went to just like Goodwill and Salvation Army this week, but I found this pretty I was at the bins one day, and this is the only thing I bought there. Believe it or not, it is the only one thing I bought at the bins, and I found it in just, I was just kind of wandering around on my lunch break, looking around in there, and I uncovered, I threw over some, I don't think it was even in with linens, I think it was in with some clothes, and I kind of just moved things out of the way, and there this was. It just appeared before my eyes. So it's a pretty little crochet placemat kind of shape. I guess it's a placemat, and it has circles on it, so that's kind of like the magic thing that I like, is when it has circles, or The other thing I liked about this is it could be used in a smaller fashion, like say, actually, you could probably get 4 journal cover, let's see, yeah, 2 journal covers out of this. So just say look at something like that. If you cut it in half and then folded it over a journal cover, that would be pretty. So I don't know which way I'll use it, but I think this is something I'll use myself. So pick that up for probably hardly anything that day. I think it cost me like 29 cents at the bin. So this I got at Goodwill. It was some doilies that I had never seen this design before. Let's see, where did it come from? American Greetings. So not sure what store it was actually from. It doesn't say anywhere on here. I got them for 49 cents and never opened. Doesn't look like they're ever opened or ever used. And there's 12 10-inch doilies in here. And you can see little acorns and fall leaves. So I'll put these away for my anything I do in the autumn next of 2020. So it's super pretty there, and something really different and unique that I've never seen or used before. So still focusing on the unique. Now this I picked up. It was this one sheet was in plastic when I got it, but I opened it up. I wanted to see. I couldn't tell from inside when it was in the package exactly how many numbers were in here, but that's kind of what I bought it for. It's like little sticker numbers and letters, as you can probably see on here, just little stickers that peel off and then you stick them down onto something. But I like the size, I like the color red, and I like the fact that it had numbers on here, and I might use some of these numbers for my December daily, and that's basically why I bought it, because I thought, well, this is something really different and unique in the way of numbers that I can use right now in my December daily, for even though there's only whatever a week or so left. I have days numbers picked out through 25. I think I have a 30 too, but I don't have 26, 27, 28, or 29, or 31 yet. So I may be using some of these in my December daily. So something different and unique that I thought I would use. Now I found this paper at Goodwill. Was it at Goodwill? I think it was at Goodwill. Yeah, it was. That's right. I go to a different Goodwill, so I'm trying to think of which Goodwill. I remember which one I found it out now though. But it was this was all wrapped in a package, and all I could see was the front of it. But I could see there were 4 pads here of paper. So this is a lot of paper. It has lines. It looks like it's been around for a while. So I have never seen this type of paper before. To me, I would guess that it's possibly from a school. That, you know, this looks like, you know, lines. There's lines and they're kind of far apart. So it looks like it's some kind of writing paper for kids, possibly to learn how to write on here. But there's lines on the front and the back. It was like hardly anything, like $1 or 99 cents for all of this paper. So I figured, you know, it would be good to use in journals. You know, if I put it this way, nice to fold in half. Or if I put it this way, I could fold it in half, or I can cut it up and use it in smaller sizes. So just something, you know, I've never seen this kind of paper before anywhere. So something different and unique to me anyway. So I figured I would use that. And then just a few little books here. This is like for plants. It says from seed to plant here. So it's a story about, you know, plants growing. And look at the pretty pictures. They're so bright and colorful. And I love to make garden journals, or this would be great for a spring journal. And there's even a pumpkin there. I could use that one. The pumpkin pictures in an autumn or fall journal. So just really pretty and colorful, and I just love these pages. They're the perfect little size, again, for a journal. If you fold them in half, you know, you can't get much more perfect than that. So I picked that up. This is a little a cookbook. It says Chef's Wear. It's got this binding that I love. And it looks 70s. Let's see if it is 70s. Oh, here's a library card in here. Super cute. Love library cards. Do we have a date? This is a super nice little cookbook. Let me just show you the pages here. I mean, how could I not? Here's another another library card. So yeah, I love the colors in here on these pages. I mean, look at that. Just beautiful colors. I had to get this when I saw it. I mean, just every page is really neat. Just love, love, love the little pictures and the colors. Would like to find a date, but I don't see one. Huh. But it really looks, it looks, I would say early 70s maybe. I just say that because I've looked at a lot of books and dates, and so I'm going to guess, if I find a date, I'll let you know. It's weird, I don't see a date in here. Isn't that weird? But I'm going to guess early 70s. So that's my guess on that one. Another book with this binding that I love. And this one says Gardening Journal. Okay, let's see why I bought this one. Just pretty. Oh, look at this. Grid paper, and then this one side has lines. So nice papers I can use in another journal. I can take this apart and use these pages. And then we have, let's see, we have here's a drawing of a garden. Here's some just ideas. This says sample page on it, so I guess it's giving you ideas on what you can do, kind of things you can write in here. Purchases and all about her things and plants that she's bought for a garden. It says ladybugs, $3,500 each. $3,500 each is $15. Fertilizer, 10 bags of mulch. And here's a little description of what she did to prepare her garden, and then here's her garden diagram. So really neat little sample there of what you can do in your journal, in a garden journal. And I just really like this, you know, whole look, and the pictures even that they have in here. I mean, look at this little border here. Gardening objectives for the anyway, I couldn't read that word. It was weird. But, yeah, so cute, right? I love the color, the cover. If I take this apart, I don't know. I'd have to think about how I would take this apart. I would love to figure out a way that I could leave this like this and use it just like it is as a cover, but take the pages out and, you know, just put different pages in here. So I have to think about that. I know I have a bind it all, and I know how to bind a journal like this. I just and I know how to take them apart, so I have to look at this closer to see. But you just find where it's connected here, and then here it is right here, and then you can pull these apart. You can see there's a little division here. You can pull these apart and take the pages right out and take the spiral out. So that is a possibility for repurposing this little journal, so, and using the cover like it is. So I'm gonna think about that and see if I can figure something out with that. A little cute little Christmas book. I mean, this is adorable. It's a Rand McDally little junior elf book. Christmas carols. My first picture book of Christmas carols. Beautiful little picture on the front. There's the back. And I like these small little books to make journals out of. This one looks like it's in good shape, but it is, you can see the age and the browning here, so need to do something with this before these pages get crispy, you know. And let me see, 1979. I would guess it would, I would have almost guessed it was older than that because of it's got some really brown pages in here, but Yeah, 1979. So super cute on that one. Let's see, I've got, what, 4 little golden books here. A little Sesame Street book, which, you know, didn't we all grow up on Sesame Street? Us and our kids, you know? So, let's see what year this is from. This was, this is 19, does that say 54? Or 84, I think this is 84 right there. Yeah, so 1984. Yeah, this one looks older than 84 too. It's just got some browning right here at the beginning, so kind of like looks older than 84, but it says 84 and it's in good shape, so that one's cool. Here's a Frozen. This one feels stiff, so it must be pretty new. The gold is very bright, so this one looks newer. But I don't think I have any Frozen books, and I kind of thought this one was really pretty. I guess those are the 2 sisters on the front. I have seen the movie, so just thought that this one had a really cute, you know, cute cover. I've seen a lot of Frozen books as far as little golden books. I think they have more than one cover that they've used, you know, one type of image that they've used on the front. But this one I thought was really pretty, and I am not seeing the year right off, but it looks, oh, let's see, it's right here, 2013, I think. Yeah, I think this is 2013. It might be this little, the way they have this white on here, it's very hard to see, but I think it says 2013. So this one is called The Little Book of Hymns. This has a beautiful little picture on the front of these little kids singing. It looks like a little choir. And this one has, this little boy has Easter lilies in his hand, so that's pretty. And so, oh, this one's got quite a bit of browning in the front here. This one is only 1985, so again, it looks to me older than it is, but I love this one with the music and these really pretty colors and pictures, so that's why I picked that one up. Now I have more than one of the Little Red Hen. I think I have some older versions. This looks like a newer version. I think I have another one of the newer version, but I love this book. So whenever I see this book, I always get it. And I'm sure I have quite a few because I've never made a journal out of one of them, but I'm going to have to start because now I've got another one. So let's see, this year is, the latest year is 1982 on this one. This one actually looks newer now. See, the other ones looked older. And wasn't that one 1989 that had the browning? And this one has a little bit of smudge of something here. I'm trying to see if it actually has any browning, but this one, you know, I don't really see much browning here. It looks like it may have got damp or something here at one time. The pages are a little bit something there, like, you know, like maybe it had got a little bit damp somewhere, but like they're fine right here, so I don't know, but very usable. Every page I would say is very usable in here. They're not so bad that they're not usable, you know. Here it is out down here too. You can see a little bit of damage, but I would still use them. I love this book, so yep, that's why I got that one. And then here's another little gardening book, Flowers, Trees, and Other Plants. And look at this beautiful cover. Looks like someone did write their name right there. So I don't know, but I do like to try to use the covers too. Cute little picture on the back here with the Venus flytrap and the little flies there. So let's see what the inside, it's by Scholastic. So this was a book that was at a school, or someone purchased from a little book, you know, sale, how they have the book sales at schools. It might have been someone that bought it from a school sale. But 1991 on the copyright, so it is vintage, and really beautiful pictures here again. And they are a little bit of a glossy finish, but this is so beautiful. I mean, look at this. So pretty that I would definitely not even hesitate at all to use these really pretty pictures. The little mouse right there. So cute. And just plants growing. Just really pretty. Oh, here's some mushrooms. If I saw that, I know that's why I bought it, just for that one page right there. I love these orange mushrooms, or, you know, anything like that. Here's some more pretty pictures. Got some wildlife here on this page. These two pages. A farm scene there. And some more farming type pictures. Even a dinosaur. So cool. And there's a really beautiful one there with those colors. So yeah, another pretty gardening book. So that's it for this week. Not too much. I mean, you know, I only spend like a couple dollars for at a time, usually for when I'm going thrifting. I'll come out and I've only spent like $2, or like this time I spent 29 cents on this trip to the bins. So you know, I don't go crazy. Just look for unique things and things that I know I'm going to use. You know, I don't want anything to sit around, or if I'm going to put them in my shop, you know, if I get them home and I say, well, I really don't want to add this to my stash here in my craft room, I'll be like, well, or I don't have room for it. Like, oh, I've run out of room for whatever it is. You know, I'll just add some books to my Etsy and, you know, share them that way. So, and then once in a while, I'll just do a little giveaway on my channel, or, you know, sometimes on my live with Maria. So, you know, I just take care of them one way or the other. Either I use them, put in my shop, do a giveaway, whatever. I just share them in some way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the goodies I found this week. I really love everything I found, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great week. Happy thrifting.